Okay, so we have got the details part. Now the next part for us to work on would be on the edit part. So let's see how we can work with that one. So let's get back to our code here. And as you can see that this is the one which we used. And for the edit, we're going to use the same thing. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and just paste it over here. Okay, and instead of employee details, I'm going to call this as employee edit details. Okay, so this is going to be the same ID which is going to be coming from the backend. So I'm just going to keep it this way. And now what we need to do is we need to create a duplicate of the details part. So I'm just going to collapse this, copy this entire thing, and I'm going to create a comment. I'm going to call this as edit employee details. Okay, and after this I'm just going to paste it. Now this is the tables part, so okay, I don't need this. I need the forms part because we need all the details of the form displayed inside the details. Okay, so let's get to our employee add model. So I'm just going to collapse this one, copy this entire thing. Let's get back over here, let's paste it. Okay, and now what we can do is we're going to copy the details of a specific employee that is over here. Just copy this one, and in the model, this is the employee edit model. I'm going to paste this over here, and then we're going to paste it over here. So let's see how that works. Hit refresh. I click on the edit. So we get these options. So now instead of these options, we need to add the details of the employee. So this is John Doe for now. So I'm going to add all the details for the John Doe. So instead of input type date, I'm going to call this as input type text, and this is required yes. And here what we need is we need a value. Now this value will be coming from the backend. So I'm going to set the date to 12/8 and 2020. Okay, let's see how that looks like. Let's hit refresh and click on edit. Okay, so we can see the date over here. And now we need the details of the other values. So I'm just going to add those details. I'm just going to copy this and then paste it over here. I'm going to call this as, this is actually the name. So yeah, employee name. So I'm going to call this as John Doe. The next one, what we have is the email. So that's going to be John Doe at gmail.com. And we need employee phone number. I'm just going to copy this and just paste it here. Now again, I'm going to use the dummy phone number. So it's going to be +91 987 654 3210. Okay, and here we need the select option is there. So I'm going to get rid of the select option. Instead of this, I'm going to use the input field. So I'm just going to get rid of this, and I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and we will add it over here, and the value is going to be graphic designer. We don't need a placeholder anymore, so I'm just going to get rid of these placeholders. Okay, and graphic designer, the placeholder, I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the job actually, and let's hit save. Let's get back to browser. Let's hit refresh. Now let's click on edit. You can see the details of that specific user. So if I click on details, I get the details of the employee in a table format. And if I click on edit, I will get a form with already pre-filled details with the employee. And the next one is actually the delete one. So even for the delete, I want to add a model. It's more like a confirmation that do you want to delete it. So here what we can do is we can add a simple alert message which is going to load whether the user wants to delete that or not. So let's get back to the form, actually the table. So I'm just going to get back to the table here, and this is the one. And here I'm going to say on click is going to load an alert message, and the alert message will be, are you sure? Okay, and I'm going to add a question mark. Let's save that. Let's get back to the browser, hit refresh. Let's click on delete. So it's going to give a option called are you sure? Okay, so instead of this we can also give a confirm message. I'm going to call this as confirm. So are you sure you want to delete? And then we are going to add the employee name. Okay, so I can use the backslash here to specify the name because you cannot use double quotations over there. Okay, so because already we used one here, so I'm going to add this one and another one here. So I'm going to add a \1 and I'm going to call the John Doe. Again \1. Okay, so basically what this is a escape character. So we don't want this one to be merging with the other ones. So you put a backslash and this will be ignored. So let me save this. Let's get back over here. Let's hit refresh and click on delete. And it says, are you sure you want to delete John Doe? So if it clicks on OK, it's going to be deleted. If it clicks on cancel, it's going to get canceled. Okay, so we have the edit part and now we have the delete part. So basically what we have done is we have created a simple table layout where it can display all the users, and we can also display a specific employee details. We can edit the details, also we can delete the details. Now the employee part is done. The next job for us would be to work on the jobs part.